Hello, evening, everybody. Once again, it's your boy Rabilo Jabil in all social media platforms. Thank you once again for subscribing to my YouTube channel, commenting on my videos, and liking my videos, and also telling a person or telling a friend that your boy is doing whatever he does best. Sometimes I call myself the what do we call it? I call myself the voice with the reason, because I normally preach so much positivity and hope to the people from the place I come from. You know what? Today I want to talk about finances. Finances mostly for the young people in the ghettos. Finances for people who think that they're not able to save or invest from the little money they have, either their daily wages, the monthly salary. But one thing I can tell for a fact is that it is possible and very possible, but the problem is always starting up. Starting up sometimes is very hard for people who don't have much money, but it doesn't matter how much you're starting with. The key thing is just trying to start up. So, I work in an industry whereby we deal with the stock market, that is the Nairobi Securities Exchange. I'm an agent to a broker whose main purpose when it comes to the NSE is buying and selling of shares, apart from other duties or assignments that we undertake as the stockbroker. And from whatever I can see with the CDS accounts, which we have, CDS, that is the Central Depository System, or the account that holds shares, I can compare it with the bank account which hold money. So most of the accounts are made up of the old people and people, let's say, above 40 years or 35 to 40 years, yeah. But when it comes to the young people, let's say from the age of 25 to the age of 18, we have very few people or very few young people who invest in the stock market. Reason why? The YOLO philosophy or the YOLO mentality that tells them that you only live once. Okay, one thing you should know is the fact that you need to balance between the present and the future. Don't kind of mess your future enjoying the present, and don't let the future make you not enjoy the present. So you have to balance between the future and the present. Okay, it is very simple. The market is very wide, the market is very big. We have over 54 companies in the NSE, or the Nairobi Securities Exchange, varying from different sectors or different segments of investments. We have the agriculture, we have the investments, we have the banking, insurance, manufacturing, and other. You see? And we have companies or counters. We normally call them counters for people who are so much in depth with investments. Counters or companies. We have companies which trade as low as 3 shillings, 1 shilling, 4 shillings, to even around 600 shillings, depending on the price in the market. And those companies, most of them usually give out dividends yearly when they are doing their announcements. And sometimes they also give the what we call the special dividend or an interim dividend, depending on how much they have made so far during the half year. Okay, the minimum is 100 shares for any company. That means a company like, let's say, Kenzen, which is trading at 4 shillings per share, if you have around 500, you can be able to own a piece of Kenzen, 100 shares plus the commission. That's around 4,000, 450 to 500 shillings. You see, you've started somewhere. That's the biggest challenge the young people don't want to take. Okay, also, I can say that not everybody knows about the stock market, and the awareness of the stock market is not that big with the young people, because most of them, when they come to the office, they normally say that they don't know so much about the market. They only learn from maybe their parents whom invest in the stock market. Okay, let me give you an example of a counter like Safaricom. When it came to the market during the IPO, that's around 208. When it came to the market at around 5 shillings, people bought it even though it was oversubscribed and people did not get as much as they wanted, but they got something. Whoever is coming back to the market this year, it's around 12 years, is selling the share at around 42.6, 43 there. You see, that's a very big gain because as long you have liquid money in your pockets, you normally tend to use it and don't see the value which you made with that money. So, my young people, let's change the mentality when it comes to finances. Money gets finished very easy because with the current inflation rate in the country, if you have 1,000 today, or if you have like around 3,000 over the weekend, the next week you don't know where the money has gone. Even sometimes you wonder, are there people whom walikukorogea ama umeko kwa nyungu? So let's come to the market, let's invest and think about the future. Because you know what? When you leave this world, you'll normally leave people behind, either your parents, your children. What legacy will you leave behind? If you are made to write a will, let's say at around 40, 50 years old, or even 70, what will you leave behind? Because one of my duties also in the stock market is to do what we call the transmissions or the succession cases. I do that very much, and I normally get motivated when I see someone leaving behind so many shares to the family. That means their financial security is assured. Even if you don't have that much money, because people think that much money is million, billions, trillions. Even if you don't have that much money, whatever little you have, always remember to pay yourself first. PYF. Pay yourself first. You see, if you're earning around 18,000 or even 20,000, remember, just take even also like 2,000, just buy some stock and forget about them. Let them hold there, but keep on observing how the market is behaving, because the stock market is very volatile. Prices changes each and every day, either going upwards or downwards. So keep on monitoring your investments, because even if you buy a land, you'll always keep on looking at that land. So when you buy the shares, just keep on checking on your investments. When you see that the company is going down and also the fundamentals are not okay, you can exit and buy something which is very strong when it comes to the management and every other aspect of a company. Yeah. So my people down there in the ghetto, that's where I come from. Let me speak to you at one time. Najua ni hard. It is very hard sometimes to save, even if you want to, but sometimes circumstances don't you allow. But just try as much as you can. Kidogo tu, usiweke mingi, sasa mweke million ama billions ama nini. Kidogo tu. Wake up, keep on praying, keep on working hard, and I know Jaja never sleeps, and Jaja never gives you more than what you can bear. So that's my financial talk of the day. Thank you again.